Have you ever heard about the buzz on the internet? It is said that new solar panels have been unveiled by Elon Musk, and they're called Solar 3.0. They are said to provide greater efficiency and at a lower cost than anything we've ever seen before, and are supposed to completely revolutionize the industry. What's coming is going to be more efficient and cost-effective. Thus, the reason why it is said that it's going to revolutionize the whole industry. Will Elon Musk be able to power the entire United States with these solar panels? And what could be the truth behind it? Stay tuned until the end. Elon Musk said they are going to need these solar panels for 100 miles long and 100 miles wide to power the entire United States, the largest consumer of electricity on the planet. At the moment, solar power is by far the most abundant energy source in the world. There are approximately 173,000 terawatts of energy that is continually beaming down from the sun. Silicon was the first material used to make solar cells. Then, the ancestry of all solar power gadgets can be traced back to a 1950s invention. Since then, solar energy hasn't made as much progress as it once did. Solar energy first became commercially feasible through the use of space technology. On March 17, 1958, the Vanguard 1 was launched as the first solar-powered satellite. Further, a marvel of engineering, this application of solar technology was revolutionary at the time. This is since 580 million people now consume solar energy. Also, Elon Musk said that the globe requires 51.4 billion solar panels with a 350-watt capacity to run. That's 115,625 square kilometers of land to accommodate every solar panel. And 3.25% of the US is covered by solar panels. Solar cells have recently witnessed significant performance improvements, including a significant decrease in cost and an increase in reliability and efficiency. Nevertheless, large-scale solar energy innovations have not yet been economically and efficiently suitable for powering entire planets. The amount of solar power produced by solar panels depends on factors like their location, direction, and the weather. On average, solar panels can convert 15 to 25% of the sun's rays into useful energy. But if we want solar energy to be a major energy source, we must improve its efficiency to meet global demand. The good news is that this dream is now a reality with Solar 3.0 technology. With only 100 miles by 100 miles of solar panels, the United States could be fully powered by this technology, according to Musk. The perfect site would be a sliver of land in the state of Nevada. Presently, solar power generates only 2% of the world's electrical energy. Solar cells made of crystalline silicon have dominated the photovoltaic market since their invention in the 1950s. Furthermore, photovoltaic or PV modules crafted from silicon can be relied upon for decades because silicon is a non-toxic material found in abundance on our planet. Due to a learning effect, silicon modules have seen a 20% reduction in price for the last 30 years. And when total silicon module capacity doubles, prices for modules drop by 2/3. Additionally, a new 3.0 solar technology uses organic and inorganic sky solar cells in combination, which saves both time and money compared to standard solar panels. With gains of between 3 and 25% in the last few years, periscope solar cells have exhibited substantial improvement in efficiency. Although they outperform silicon in the shade and even with insight, they may be improved upon for solar power efficiency. Then, after exposure to moisture or electricity for a long period, perovskite interacts with those elements. Moreover, researchers are investigating how the material and the layer surrounding the device degrade to make the devices more stable. To develop commercial cells that will survive, it is necessary to extend their lifespans. Perovskite cells have grown so fast in the past 5 years that they now outperform nearly all thin film technology for small area devices. But where does it all begin? A Princeton engineering team has developed the first perovskite solar cell with a practical lifetime, marking an important milestone for a new generation of renewable energy. According to the researchers, their device may provide superior performance for around 30 years, far longer than the 20 years considered a threshold for solar cell viability. It meets not only common efficiency standards, but also very high durability standards. As such, it is the first of its kind that can compete with silicon-based cells, which have dominated the market since 1954. Unlike other semiconductors, perovskites have a special crystal nature that makes them suitable for solar cell manufacturing. And they can be produced at room temperature and use a lot less energy than silicon, making them more cost-effective and sustainable. Perovskites, in contrast, can be made flexible, allowing solar energy to extend beyond the iconic rectangular panels on hillsides and roofs across America. The success of devices that are highly efficient but difficult to produce on a large scale has not always been achieved. To achieve these high efficiencies and stability in large area modules, perovskite will have to be used widely. Further advances in lightweight, high-power devices with medium area modules could benefit disaster response, mobility, and operational energy. That is why Elon Musk believes that one major component of this transition is the development of solar energy storage systems that can be used in the future. On the other hand, the statement that climate change will be solved soon was not backed up with a timeline. He did, however, speak of how the climactic solution will appear much better in 15 years from the perspective of sustainable energy. The primary goal of Tesla is to find an answer to this issue. Further, if we would only pay more attention to the powerful fusion ball that, according to him, can be seen in the sky, we could power the whole society sustainably. Also, several of Musk's long-term plans are focused on solar energy. Thus, it is said that if solar technology continues to fail, SpaceX, Tesla, or the Boring Company's CEO will be forced to spend even more. Likewise, a strong message will be sent to other businesses and community leaders in different countries. Additionally, Musk's words revealed several surprises related to solar energy research. Do the sun's rays provide a large amount of power? Approximately 80% of the solar system's energy comes from human-made fusion reactors, and one of the biggest decimal prefixes of the metric system is iota. Further, in case you didn't know, Solar City by Musk, which started in 2006 with his cousins and brother, was acquired by Tesla in 2016 and is now a Tesla subsidiary. With this, it is now possible to have solar roof tiles that look like rectangular roof tiles from Solar City, a major player in the solar panel installation industry in the United States. This is a huge step forward for the solar industry. As a business, solar panels have long been plagued by cosmetic problems. In addition to direct conversion of solar energy into electricity, solar cells are one of the most promising technologies for renewable energy. With solar cells that are highly efficient at converting electrical power into electricity, we can produce more electricity with a smaller footprint, thereby reducing the total cost of solar energy production. With perovskite energy, solar cells are made from a substance called perovskite. By using lead or tin halides in these solar cells, PSCs of more than 11.22% have been achieved compared with conventional crystalline silicon solar cells. Due to the unique electrical and optical characteristics of the material, perovskite solar cells have high power conversion efficiency, and the three-dimensional structure of perovskite is affected by the halide ion composition. Using perovskite solar cells, the cost per kilowatt-hour drops by 65 cents per kilowatt-hour, below the rate of $4.50 per kilowatt-hour per silicon solar panel. It is theoretically possible to create perovskite modules for 25 cents per square foot if the researchers are correct. Then, a crystalline silicon panel costs 2.50 cents per square foot to manufacture. In other words, silicon solar cells are 75 cents per watt more expensive than perovskite solar cells. According to projections, 1 per kilowatt will cost between 10 and 20 cents. Also, PSC's commercialization is hindered by concerns about stability. Metal halide perovskite semiconductors have a soft material character due to their weak interactions between their constituent chemical elements, including ionic interactions, hydrogen bonding, and van der Waals forces. Additionally, PB leakage during long-term operation of PSCs under adverse weather conditions may pose an environmental or public health concern. So this must also be addressed for the sake of future commercialization. Wouldn't it be great if you could have a roof that looked better, lasted twice as long, cost less, and generated electricity? After all, why would you want anything else? There are plans to offer 40 cents a watt, an amount which companies claim is comparable to existing alternatives. Another way to put it is that perovskite solar cells are more affordable than silicon solar cells. The cost of a peak watt is expected to be just 10 to 20 cents, as opposed to 75 cents for silicon solar cells. With this, Solar 3.0 technology could revolutionize the solar industry. Musk may be mere footsteps away from realizing his goal of solving climate change issues using clean, sustainable energy. Several milestones have been reached so far in harnessing solar energy. The likelihood that solar power will become our main source of electricity for domestic use in the next 20 years is not unreasonable. Are you excited about this? Also, will this be of great help to you? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.